What if I told you that some of the most pivotal moments in history were far more dramatic than you ever imagined? Some of history's greatest turning points didn't just change one nation. They transformed the entire world. A single night, one discovery, one invention, or one bold decision can alter the course of civilization forever. In this video, we're exploring 7 incredible historical events that reshaped humanity. From fallen empires to revolutionary inventions and unforgettable achievements, each story proves that history is far more exciting than most people realize. Let's begin. 1. The fall of the Berlin Wall, 1989. For nearly 3 decades, the Berlin Wall divided families, friends, and an entire nation. Built in 1961, it became the ultimate symbol of the Cold War, separating East Berlin under communist rule from democratic West Berlin. Crossing the wall was almost impossible. Armed guards, watchtowers, and deadly barriers turned the city into one of the most heavily fortified places on Earth. Many people risked everything for freedom, and countless lives were lost trying to escape. Then, on November 9, 1989, everything changed. After weeks of growing protests and political confusion, an unexpected announcement suggested that East Germans could freely cross the border. Thousands rushed to the checkpoints. Unsure what to do, overwhelmed guards eventually opened the gates. People climbed onto the wall, embraced strangers, celebrated with music, and even chipped away pieces of concrete as souvenirs. What had once symbolized division became a symbol of hope and unity. The fall of the Berlin Wall marked the beginning of the end of the Cold War and paved the way for a reunited Germany. 2. The discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb, 1922. For centuries, archaeologists searched Egypt's Valley of the Kings, believing nearly every royal tomb had already been discovered. British archaeologist Howard Carter refused to give up. After years of disappointment, his team uncovered a staircase buried beneath the desert sands. As they carefully opened a sealed doorway, Carter peered inside with a candle. When asked if he could see anything, he famously replied, "Yes, wonderful things." Inside lay the nearly untouched tomb of the young pharaoh Tutankhamun. Unlike most ancient Egyptian tombs, which had been robbed long ago, this one remained filled with dazzling treasures. Golden chariots, jewelry, weapons, furniture, and the famous solid gold death mask amazed the world. The discovery transformed our understanding of ancient Egypt and sparked worldwide fascination with Egyptian history, art, and archaeology that continues today. 3. The invention of the printing press, around 1450. Imagine living in a world where every book had to be copied entirely by hand. Books were incredibly rare, expensive, and available only to the wealthy or religious institutions. Everything changed when Johannes Gutenberg developed the movable type printing press. For the first time, books could be produced quickly and in large numbers. Knowledge spread across Europe at an unprecedented speed. Ordinary people gained access to education, scientific discoveries, and religious writings. The printing press fueled the Renaissance, encouraged the Protestant Reformation, accelerated the scientific revolution, and dramatically increased literacy. Many historians consider it one of the greatest inventions ever created because it allowed ideas, not just armies, to change the world. 4. The signing of the Magna Carta, 1215. In medieval England, kings often ruled with nearly unlimited authority. King John faced growing opposition after heavy taxes and military failures angered powerful nobles. In 1215, those nobles forced him to meet at Runnymede and accept a remarkable agreement known as the Magna Carta. For the first time, a king officially acknowledged that his power was not absolute and that even the ruler had to obey the law. Although it mainly protected the rights of nobles at the time, its principles inspired future generations. The ideas behind the Magna Carta influenced constitutional government, individual rights, and democratic systems around the world, including later documents like the United States Constitution and many modern legal systems. Its legacy still shapes ideas of justice and freedom today. 5. The first moon landing, 1969. For thousands of years, humans looked up at the moon and wondered if anyone would ever stand upon its surface. On July 20th, 1969, that dream became reality. After an extraordinary journey through space, Apollo 11 approached the lunar surface. With fuel running dangerously low, astronaut Neil Armstrong manually guided the spacecraft to a safe landing. Moments later, he stepped onto the moon and spoke words remembered across history. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Millions of people watched the event live on television as Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin explored the lunar surface while Michael Collins orbited above. The moon landing demonstrated the incredible power of science, engineering, determination, and international ambition. It inspired generations to dream beyond Earth's boundaries. 6. The fall of the Roman Empire, 476 AD. For centuries, the Roman Empire dominated Europe, North Africa, and parts of the Middle East. Its roads, laws, architecture, engineering, and military power influenced nearly every aspect of the ancient world. But no empire lasts forever. Political corruption, economic decline, civil wars, invasions by Germanic tribes, and military instability slowly weakened Rome over generations. In 476 AD, the last Western Roman emperor, Romulus Augustulus, was removed from power. Although the Eastern Roman Empire continued for nearly another 1,000 years, the fall of the Western Empire marked the beginning of a new era in European history. Trade networks changed, kingdoms emerged, and medieval society gradually replaced the ancient world. Even today, Roman law, engineering, language, and government continue to influence modern civilization. 7. The Industrial Revolution, late 1700s, 1800s. Before the Industrial Revolution, most people worked on farms or produced goods by hand. Life was slower, transportation was limited, and manufacturing depended on human or animal labor. Then machines changed everything. Steam engines powered factories, railways connected distant cities, and mass production transformed industries. Millions moved from rural villages into rapidly growing cities in search of new opportunities. The Industrial Revolution created incredible wealth and technological progress, but it also brought difficult working conditions, child labor, pollution, and overcrowded cities. Despite its challenges, this era laid the foundation for the modern economy, global trade, electricity, transportation, and the technologies we rely on every day. Conclusion: history is more than a collection of dates and names. It's a story of bold decisions, remarkable discoveries, extraordinary courage, and unexpected turning points. From the fall of walls and empires to groundbreaking inventions and giant leaps into space, these 7 events remind us that a single moment can reshape the future of humanity. The world we live in today exists because of these incredible milestones, and history continues to be written every single day. Which of these events surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this documentary, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another fascinating journey through history. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.